Well, hello. So today we're going to talk about the theory of undermining feminism and how there's a theory that was thrown out to me a long time ago. And I don't know if I necessarily believed it, but when the Gem movie came out, I think it kind of stapled it and it brought that element of fear into my life. Wonder Woman, the movie, it's coming. And some people who are fans of Wonder Woman fear that a Wonder Woman movie is coming because uh, some people say that they take female movies and make them bad on purpose, so that way, when people look up to these female characters, the producers can say, well, that didn't make any money. Why would we make another one? Oh, you're right. Okay. So let's move on. So henceforth, we lack in female superheroes. There's been a strong desire for a Black Widow movie, super huge desire for a Black Widow movie, but there hasn't been the return. Or I believe no one has said that there's a Black Widow movie. There is the Wonder Woman movie that is coming out. There is the um, uh, a Wonder Woman movie, Captain Marvel movie that is coming out. So there's some female empowered movies. Suffragette just recently came out, but I do believe that uh, women, girls, they need a potpourri. I think there's girls out there. They're like, yay, kudos, that's awesome. You fought for the right to vote, and that's great for me to know, but I kind of want to fly and kick butt, like that's just what resonates from to me. And there's some children that are going to go see Suffragette, and there's some children that are going to see Captain Marvel. They might not go see Suffragette, even though Suffragette is extremely important to Captain Marvel. Um, but you see, what I mean is that we need to give people a potpourri. So of feminist movies. So the Wonder Woman movie, I believe I do. The question becomes, does a female need to direct a female movie? I don't know. I'm proning to say yes. I'm being prone to say yes, and I'm going to throw out an idea to Hasbro. Gem, the movie, horrible. I mean, it lost the second the trailer came out. People were so angry. People were so enraged that a beloved character was just eviscerated in front of them. And because of what the characters stand for, I mean, this was the CEO of a company. This was a rock star. There was this individual who was torn between two people, I think, or one person. I don't know. I forget. It was such a long time ago. Eric. I think she was like in love with Eric, and like I think when she was Gem, she was in love with somebody else. I forget. I don't know. Or Eric. I don't know. Or Eric was in love with both of them, but they were both the same person. Check out Gem. I mean, Gem is really a gem for children. It is a gem show. She ran her own orphanage. I mean, she was a CEO. Just all around, she's a crime solver. She stopped crime, an all around wonderful, wonderful character that did so much and was so empowered. And so what they did is they just dialed it out down so much into this, and the people that were in it brought as much as they could. But the writing, the script, the the premise, it was just sad. It was just so sad. And if this is the beginning of an entire storyline that they were trying to do, it was just no. I kind of want to see it just because I hope I'm gonna watch it on Netflix just to see how horrible it was. Um, but I do believe that's the underlying statement, is that some people fear that female movies, when they get made, that they may actually undermine the feminist movement. So that's a question to you. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I mean, Catwoman, for instance. Catwoman is a great example. You have this character who is a beloved character, and they just go ahead and decide to switch up a lot of things all at once, and it just didn't resonate with the fans. It was almost like a whole new character. It didn't tie into anything. It was just a whole standoff character that was created. And I feel bad for Halle Berry. I thought it was an okay movie. I actually would buy it and own it just to give kudos to, it wasn't that bad. But still, in the whole gamut of as a comic book fan and what Catwoman means to people, I just really think that it didn't hit the mark. And on a movie onto its own, fun little, watch it with the kids. Hey, it's cool. Yeah, yeah, I think it's awesome, but not, you know. So that's what I think. And then there's Elektra too. I think Elektra was another character, and I think that's another character that I think was done okay. I'm not a huge Elektra. I don't know much about Elektra, but I love Jennifer Garner. I love her for so many reasons. So I do like Elektra. I think that interests in my element, but I do think that if you want to reboot it, the Gem movie. Have I talked this long? If you want to reboot the Gem movie, Madonna is your gal. Madonna is the woman to go to in order to reboot the Gem movie. Why? Because Madonna's a director. Madonna's a musician. Madonna understands that whole life, that duality of having to play both of those roles. Madonna should be the producer. Madonna should be the writer for everything. Just give all Hasbro. Just give everything to Madonna and be like, "We love you. Can you fix this, please? Here's a bunch of money, and here's the key to the safe. Take whatever you need. Just fix this, Madonna. Just fix this, please." And I do believe that Madonna would, because Madonna has consistently put out amazing, amazing product. Because Madonna actually is Jim in a lot of ways. If you think about it, when she's running around with her kids, she's, regular Madonna. And then when she's up on stage, she's, Jam or Madonna. So I do believe that. I don't understand why. I mean, did anybody try to reach out to Madonna? Did anybody try to have a conversation with Madonna about this character and how to build it up? Because that's the person that I think of when I think of this movie. And I think Hasbro may question and think to themselves, "Oh, well, it's Madonna. She's going to cost us a lot of money." Well, I think that you can negotiate. I love you, Madonna. And I am speaking on your behalf, but I think that you can negotiate with Madonna because Madonna has, I believe, only 2 films she's directed. Madonna's be like, "For you, asshole." What's 2? I'm sorry. I think it's 2, right? I think it's 2. I'm going with 2. So, yeah. So, but that's what I think. That's how I think that we do. What do you think about the state of the world in feminist movies? Do you think there's a progress? I do believe there's a progress. I do believe that we're having stronger female characters. I do believe in television where I think the breakthrough, Joss Whedon, I love you, guy. You are one of my heroes because of Buffy. Because Buffy allowed us to break through a little bit more, and then you got Charmed, and then you got all these television shows just pounding, and breaking through, and you had you have Carol Burnett, was one of the pioneers, and Joan Rivers. They're just carving that into that wall in order for feminism and females to break through. Gilda Radner, and I'm talking about comedians, and in a way it's beautiful, but it's also kind of sad because people had to let down their guards in order to be able to accept women into being seen as so much more. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what literally happened is that Carol Burnett, Gilda Radner, they made us laugh. Oh, you can be a doctor. Yeah, sure. And oh, you can be a superhero. Yeah, okay. And then, oh, wow, you're a really good superhero. Oh my gosh, I love you. I think that's pretty much what happened. I think that that's what happened with, I'm not saying everybody. I'm saying some people. I think some people. And I think that that's what needs to happen a little bit more every day. So that's why I think that Madonna would be the best choice to write the new Gem movie reboot. The reboot thing is was a rage a couple years ago. I think we can still cram it, can still make a little out of it and reboot Gem. I know that the fans would be like, Madonna's going to direct Gem the movie. We give up. We give it to the fans. And it's just, we would all be excited. So what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know. And I want to wish you a wonderful, 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 wonderful